Hey, everybody who are fans of Creator Later in general, Creator Later and the YouTube channel. I want to thank you for dropping in today. Take uh just a little bit of time to go over UGC Blueprint for creators over 40. Robbie Brown. I'm a 51-year-old UGC creator. I've been doing this since January of this year, and I've been able to basically like reinvent my life. I've been able to have my own business and make great content for brands. And I mean, just a life I didn't realize was possible. I didn't even know UGC was really possible, but there's such a it's changed my life so much. And the course is here for older creators who want to do the same thing. I had talked to a lot of creators and they just weren't finding the right ways to learn the skill set, especially video production, making great video. So, oh, if you're here, drop a let me know who you are in the chat. I'd love to be able to say hi. Let me know where you are and what you're looking for in UGC. Like, is it full time, part time, extra money? There's so many other ways. I'm gonna say aloha. Oh, didn't spell that right. Aloha. Aloha. Okay. Let me I'm gonna walk you through basically, you're gonna get kind of a sneak peek or behind the scenes of the course, of what it contains. And it has, see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight individual modules, and each one is going to build off the other to give you the skills that you need. I don't want to talk about like it's 62 videos, but that doesn't really tell you anything. I could have 100 videos, and if they're not giving you the results that you seek, it really doesn't matter. So what I've done is the cat's back there. Where'd she go? Over there. Everything is good about cat content. So let me start off right. Let me start off right. The first module we're going to go over are the expectations and fundamentals. This is all about the right mindset that you need in order to do UGC. There really is a mind shift of your expectations, your goals, and tackling a freelance endeavor. If you've never freelanced before, if you've only worked a 9 to 5 and had a boss and got salary, that way, it's a little bit different. It's a mind shift. It really was for me. But as you grow on and continue to make content, you'll get the confidence to be able to continue to do that. So, I go over the mindset that is needed to tackle this. And I also go over, one of the ones I want you to I'll click on is going over the which one is. I don't want to do the whole thing because we could be here for a lot. But I mean, it's basically that when you start off. Oh, sorry, Marla. Hi, how are you? Sorry, it's just me. It's just me doing that. So thanks for coming on. By the way, I hope you get a lot of interest and value in me talking about the course. Let me go back over here. Sorry. Yeah, mindset. I mean, that is extremely vital for you to tackle this this challenge. So I'm gonna go over here. Sorry. How did you find UGC? I know I've met you before, but I'm curious to know like yeah, why do you want to do it? That's the one thing I really love to know from people. Is it you want to go full time, you want part time, like the mindset that or the what's driving you to do it would be. I'd love to know that. I talk to a lot of people. So, and if you don't want to share, don't feel obligated. So, okay, let's jump back over here. My favorite thing to teach people is scripting. At heart, I'm a writer, and writing intimidates so many people. But I structured this in a way where you're going to be able to have everything you need to make a solid UGC video because the scripting part is like where it starts. If you don't have a good script, no one's going to watch. And what I talk about are ways to come up with scripts where like a brand is going to tell you to do a script sometimes. Like this is just what we want, do it this way. But by researching other videos, other genres, other things like that, you will get the insight to come up with your own ideas rather easily. It's not to say it's copy, but brands will always send you inspiration. Like we want a video that likes this because it performed well. So I'll show you how to do that in what's called a TikTok Creative Center. And then I will go into the UGC scripting format. When you watch a UGC video, there's a system to it of how it flows from the hook, which is the opener, to the CTA. So you'll understand what that looks like and how to write a script in that format that brands need. My favorite thing is crafting killer hooks. I'm a big on hooks. I like dumping coffee on people, coffee on myself and such. So I'll walk you through how to come up with your own hooks that are really going to captivate people from the beginning. And then the neat thing here is I do a live script writing. So what I do is I take you through my process of writing a script. You're going to sit with me as I write a script. That's I found that valuable to see how somebody else does it, so I know what's going on and maybe what I'm struggling with, and just getting the understanding of the process of how to write a script. I'm sorry, the cat needs to leave. So I need to head out for just a second. Oh, there it is. Okay. Going out? Next up is your on-camera performance. This is the one that a lot of people struggle with. It's just we're not as people we're not used to talking to a camera. We're not really brought up or taking a class, public speaking is a thing that people fear and all that. So there's a lot of mindset. And at the end of this module here, you're going to have everything you need to become confident on camera. We start off with why you're scared. We'll go into some performance techniques, ways where you can become yourself and find your performance. I think there are two different methods where you approach talking to a camera. Talking to a friend, that's one you probably heard of. I do the enthusiastic collector method where I talk about something from my collection. Teleprompter was something that somebody who purchased the course requested. Like, I want to know how to use a teleprompter. So we go over how to do the teleprompter like this. I'll play a little bit. So I'll walk you through going through the teleprompter. I mean, that's an essential thing for UGC creators. Uh, Acting and filming in public. These two right here. This is something that brands need you to do. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to film in a store, but they're probably gonna ask you to go outside or in a park. And for acting, I've been like a doctor. I've been a uh, lawyer, construction worker. I might be like a truck driver. So I've been a lot of things. And there's a subtle shift you need to put in when you do acting. And at the end of every module, we have these exercises where the idea is that, at the end of the first one, scripting, you're going to have a full script. At the end of the on camera performance, you're going to perform your script to the camera. And so continuing on, we go into filming. Now, this one is the big one. This is like a master class in learning video production. This is everything I've learned in 13 years of making videos professionally and doing UGC and making videos when I was younger, all of that stuff. It goes way beyond just how to set up your camera for talking head videos. There's so much to it. And what you get here are things like creative. Oh, I'll play this one. Creative composition. I wrote this for non-content creators, like people who had never thought about making a video before. That's the mentality I go in to approach this. When you're over 40, we weren't brought up with doing selfies and talking on TikTok and platforms and such. It just wasn't our thing. The younger generation, definitely, but there's not a ton of older people who are confident. There are still plenty of content creators, but it's it's those techniques that a lot of people don't know about, which I go over in the course. We've got composition, we talk about movement, uh, four amazing four keys to amazing B-roll and lighting. Lighting the is the secret sauce, I think, to getting good. I get that. Ooh, sorry. The sunlight is coming in. I get a light over here. Lighting just makes everything look better. And then what I have here is I call it the core six. There's six different walkthroughs of filming some of the most popular UGC videos. I'll put it up on the screen there. Yeah. So first we have the talking head, which is, just me or you just talking. Talking head and B-roll, how to do talking head and B-roll. Green screen, that's the format that you see with the person's kind of cut out. In car, like how to film in your car, you've seen that. And skits. Skits are fun. And the last one is podcast. If you commit to doing the podcast is going to take you some extra money to get if you don't have the equipment, but a podcast will make you so much more money as a UGC creator. I do like 2 or 3 a month, and I'm glad I just made one on my own. I'm like, all right, I'm going to figure this out. So And now the one that intimidates a lot of people when they think of technology is editing. They see these editing programs and it's really scary. I mean, they just this, you have all these, these buttons and these, like what do these effects do and these transitions. And I take you through CapCut very simply. I'll just peek in here just a second. I'm going to show you the way. It's a very user friendly. I did it again. It's a very user friendly platform, a very editing platform to lose, editing platform to use. So, and I walk you through every step of the way in making a UGC video, and to give you that confidence and ease that you can do it. I don't recommend doing it on a phone. That's a lot. I don't even edit it on my phone. I use my I've got an iMac over here, and that's how I edit. So editing covers a lot of different things, like setting up your shot. Sorry, framing. Like, brands really require you to get the framing correct because they don't. You can't have text on the outside or and outside their little zone, or it's gonna get cut off. There we go. We're back. Okay. We'll talk about captions as well. Captions is essential for doing UGC. So by the time you're done with this, you fully understand how to do a complete edit. And all of the, you know, you write your script, you perform your script, you film your script, and then you edit your video. So by going through all the core modules, you'll have one complete video. It'll take you all the way through. So, I highly recommend you do 6 videos before you start looking for brands that want to see that you're committed to this. So just you just keep using all this information, and as you go through, you have one video. And after you have your 6 videos, we go into creating your portfolio, and I will walk you through Canva, which is a free software. So put this up. See, it's very drag and drop. It's really, I mean, building a website used to be so complex, but now, like, things like Canva, and Canva's free, by the way. I do recommend you buy a domain name. We cover that in the course, but using a free software, um, for and for showing the brands all your great stuff, and it will be great stuff. I have no doubt. And then once you have so there's a process. Once you have your videos and once you have your portfolio, that's when you start reaching out to brands. That's when you start trying to earn your dollars. And what I go through here are the 3 different ways for you to earn money, or I'm sorry, to get brand deals. Pitching. I have a I'll show you how to pitch and go through like how to find brands that need older creators, and how to email them. Get how to find the right person and how to email them. And then UGC platforms, I go over some tips on. I mean, you've probably, if you're at all interested in UGC, you've heard of Billo or Join Brands. Brands Meet Creators. You've heard of those places. Those are UGC platforms. I've got tips on how to find jobs there. And the last one is social media. This is the way that I get most of my work, by consistently posting on Twitter and establishing my personal brand, posting my examples, having brands find me and they email me. So that's how I go. So at each step, you're given the skills to make great videos. And and as they lead towards, we go through everything it takes to make a good video. And then we switch over to showing your videos on your portfolio, and then how to reach out to employers. This isn't employers, so it's reach out to people for brand deals. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the course. So today is recording this on December 12th, Thursday, December 12th. We launched at noon. I'm doing a grand opening party where you'll be able to purchase the course at a discount through Sunday, December 15th at 9 p.m. So it's good. What was that, 72 hours for you to go, visit the website. I'll link it down in the description, but it's ugc-blueprint.com. Take a look at all the information. There's a video there that explains it more succinctly than me, but it's live, and I like to go live. So drop any comments about the course that you have. Any comments you have about the course, questions, leave them in the comment section below. And the link to the course will be in the description too. And yeah, that discounted price will be available it ends at 9 Central Time on Sunday the 15th. So I thank you for taking the time to watch, checking this out. I know this course is going to be life-changing for somebody who's tired of the full-time job and tired of working for somebody else, wants more time with their family or friends or whatever you aspire to do, whatever your dream is. This is the course that I made to help people. Oh, who dropped in? I'll hang out for a few more minutes to say hi. So I was just doing a quick wrap up, but before I ramble. So yeah, I mean, this came out of me wanting to use all of my skills to show older creators that they can do this, because there's such a demand for people over 40 to do UGC, because there's that gap of younger creators who know how to use a phone, who know how to be on camera. And there are brands that need older creators to sell their products. I mean, things like menopause, prostate, a bad back. Oh, what am I doing? I got to film a CPAP machine tomorrow. So, we're all, but there's your age is your superpower. I stole that from a friend, Kelly, talking about another UGC creator. But that's your age is your superpower, and you have such a tremendous opportunity to make really good income making videos for brands and establishing your own creator business, and just all the freedom that it was the freedom that I certainly didn't find that in the 9-to-5 job. If you did, I'm lucky, but that was not my 9-to-5 experience. And as someone who felt like a misfit in that world, I'm so glad to have found this. And I'm so happy that I can help somebody. I honestly believe that this is going to change somebody's life, maybe yours, if you're watching. So yeah, before I go, the grand opening price is through December 15th on Sunday. Click the link in the description, drop any comments. Thanks for have a good Thursday. It takes me a while to end. It should just end. So Thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. Bye. I will see you in the course. There we go.